Okay, real talk for a second. Do you ever get to December and think, wait, what just happened? Like January was last week. You had all these plans, big year ahead, and now you're sitting here wondering where the whole thing went. And the scary part? It's not just this year. It happens every year. And every year it seems to go by even faster than the last. That's not your imagination. That's not stress. That's your brain doing something genuinely weird. And once you understand why it's happening, you actually have a shot at slowing it down. Let's get into it. Think back to when you were a kid, like 8 years old, summer break. That thing lasted forever, right? You could fit an entire lifetime into a single July. You learned to ride your bike. You had that one friend you'd hang out with every single day. You remember the smell of sunscreen, the specific way the light looked at 7 p.m. Every day felt full. Now compare that to last summer. Can you even name 5 specific things that happened? Not, I worked, or it was hot. Actual distinct memories, moments. Most people can't. So what changed? You got older, sure, but that's not the full story. There's something much more specific going on inside your brain. Here's something that will mess with you a little. Your brain has no single dedicated clock. There's no little timer running in the background, ticking away the seconds, logging every moment. That's not how it works at all. Instead, your brain estimates how much time has passed based on one thing, how many distinct memories it can find from that period. That's it. Memory density. That's your brain's time measuring tool. Lots of distinct memories from a period? Your brain goes, wow, that must have been a long time. Very few distinct memories? Must have been quick. And here's the problem. As we get older, most of our days start to look the same. Same commute, same coffee order, same meetings, same routine. The brain sees all of that repetition and goes, already seen this, don't need to record it. So it doesn't. No new memories. Time feels non-existent. December shows up and you're blindsided. Kids are experiencing everything for the first time. The first day of school, first rainstorm they really noticed, first time staying up late, first time something scared them. Every single one of those moments is brand new information. The brain has to pay attention. It has to encode it, store it, file it away. And because of that, kids have incredibly dense, rich memories of their childhoods. Adults, we've seen most of this before. Our brains are efficient. Too efficient, honestly. We're on autopilot for like 80% of our day, and we don't even realize it. The drive to work? Autopilot. Lunch? Autopilot. Tuesday? Autopilot. You arrive somewhere and genuinely don't remember the journey. That's not a health problem. That's your brain being smart about resources. But the cost is that those hours vanish. No memory, no perceived time. Okay, here's a weird one, and I love this. You ever notice how vacation feels like it flies by in the moment? Like you blink and the week is over? But then a month later, when you think back on it, it feels like ages ago. Like it was a whole different era of your life. That's not a coincidence. That's the same mechanism flipped around. In the moment, you're so absorbed, so engaged, so in it, time disappears. But after, your brain has a ton of distinct memories to look back on. New places, new food, new streets, new conversations. So retrospectively, it feels long and full. Now flip it. Boring routine day at the office. Drags, right? 3 p.m. hits and you feel like you've been there forever. But at the end of the year, that entire month, gone. No trace. Perspective versus retrospective time perception. And they're basically opposites. The experiences that feel slow in the moment feel full in memory. The experiences that feel fast in the moment feel empty in memory. That's huge. Because most of us are optimizing for the wrong thing. We want comfortable, easy, predictable days, and we're accidentally making our lives feel shorter. Let me throw one more piece in here, and this one is really practical. Memories only form from experiences you actually pay attention to. If your brain is somewhere else, planning tomorrow, scrolling before bed, half watching a show while also checking your phone, you're physically present but mentally absent. And absent attention means absent memory, which means that hour of your life is basically gone. This is why chronic distraction is such a time killer, not in the wasted productivity sense, in the actual subjective life length sense. A year spent constantly half paying attention to everything generates almost no distinct memories. And when December comes, you've got nothing to show for it. Mindfulness isn't just a wellness thing. It's literally a way of making your life feel longer. When you actually look at the walk you're on, actually taste the food you're eating, actually listen in the conversation you're having, your brain encodes it. It counts. It becomes part of your timeline. Okay, here's the part that actually matters. You can't turn back time, but you can make the time you have feel longer and richer by changing what you put in it. First, seek novelty, deliberately. You don't need to go to Bali. A town 2 hours away that you've never visited generates the same neurological effect as an international trip because the mechanism is unfamiliarity, not distance. New streets, new smells, new decisions. That's all it takes. Second, learn something genuinely new. Not better at something you already do, something you're bad at. Because when you're a beginner, every session is slightly different from the last. You're changing. The challenge is changing. Your brain has to pay attention. That's memory density built in. Third, be present. Seriously. Put the phone down sometimes. Not because of productivity, because the moments you're half in are the moments your brain won't bother remembering. And those are the moments you'll miss when you look back. Fourth, invest in people. Real conversations, shared experiences, the kind of social moments that carry emotional weight. Those get encoded hard. Your brain prioritizes emotionally intense memories. Laughter, connection, genuine presence with another person, that stuff sticks, and it makes your timeline feel full. Here's where I land on all of this. The life that feels longest isn't the most comfortable one, it's the one with the most variety, the most first times, the most moments your brain actually had to pay attention to. Comfort is great, routine has its place, but a life that's entirely optimized for ease and predictability is, from your brain's perspective, a life that barely happened. You've got what, maybe 60 summers left? Maybe 80 if you're lucky? How many of those do you want to genuinely remember? The goal isn't to be busy, it's to be present, to collect experiences that are distinct enough that your brain goes, yeah, that year, that was a full one. Start small. Try one new thing this week. Go somewhere you haven't been. Have a conversation with someone different. Learn the first chord of something. Your future self, looking back in December, will feel the difference. That's it for today. If this hit different, share it with someone who needs to hear it. And if you want to go deeper on how the brain actually works, stick around. There's a lot more where this came from.